So it's super important to set up your pipelines correctly so you can make sure that your dashboard right here is optimized for exactly how you want it. So if you want to head over to the opportunities tab here, you'll see that I made a little pipeline flow here. This is based off of like a dental business, right? They have their cold leads that come in, their booked appointments for whatever service they're offering, they converted, which means they got paid, and then right here is any returning customers if they got paid again. So I just have myself in this little flow here, but this is what a basic flow is. A lot of people set up the pipelines right, but they don't move them through the stages correctly, and they don't set won and lost leads either. So if you go back to here, you have closed, open, and lost. So open means it's a lead that hasn't made a decision, they haven't fallen off the funnel yet, but they haven't paid you either. Lost obviously just means that they fell off, they weren't replying, it's a dead lead. And then closed means that you were able to win over their business. So if you set these three things up right, that's where you're gonna get an accurate conversion rate, and you can really optimize your pipelines and get real data using these charts here that we have below. So to set up the stages right, you wanna head over to the automations tab, okay? Now I already set up these right here, so let's just say new leads. When a contact was created, I'm going to create or update the opportunity to be in an open status and make sure it's in the cold lead stage of the pipeline. And then the next stage would be that they booked an appointment. So once a customer books an appointment, I'm going to move them to the booked appointment stage in the dental flow, and then I'm going to make sure that the status is still open. They haven't paid me anything yet. And then right here, converted. Once the payment was received, I'm going to move them to the converted stage and then move the status to won. So that's how you move them correctly through the stages, and you can keep track of your actual pipeline of your business. The last thing would be setting a closed stage for your leads. So I made a little quick one right here. Let's just say they booked the appointment, they went through your flows, then they were a no-show, right? So the appointment status was no-show, they never showed up for the job or the appointment. You set up a reschedule link here, sent them a text, you waited a day, sent them another text, and they still haven't got back to you. You wait another 2 days, and then if the contact hasn't replied after that, which is a no, I will keep them in the appointments that were booked, but I will update their status to lost. It means we lost their business, it's a dead lead, they're not replying, they're obviously just ignoring the messages, they're not interested anymore, or they've moved on to a different business. So once you have all that configured, this is gonna really show you some accurate numbers so you can really see what issues you have going on in your business or where most of the money is coming from. You'll have the opportunities is like another word for leads or clients. And then right here is just your pipeline value, everything that's being pushed through the pipeline. And then right here is your conversion rate from lost or from open to closed. So you can see how many people you're generating versus actually are getting paid from. That is how you set up your pipelines correctly, use it to your advantage, and make it as accurate as possible for your business.